When the Zarthan Empire initiated contact with Earth, it was not with diplomacy, it was with dominance. A fleet of black, spiked warships hovered over the planet, casting shadows that reached oceans. Admiral Score of the Zarthan Dominion issued a broadcast across all human channels in perfect synthesized English. Humans, your civilization is primitive. You will surrender. Resistance will result in annihilation. Score expected cries of fear, desperate pleas, and hurried submission. What he didn't expect was silence, followed by laughter. At the United Nations Emergency Summit, representatives from Earth's fractured nations watched the transmission. For the first time in centuries, they agreed on something. The Russian delegate leaned in and muttered, "They picked the wrong planet." Humanity had changed in the past century. The scars of 2 world wars, a dozen smaller ones, pandemics, and the near collapse of ecosystems had forged a species that thrived on chaos. Survival was in their blood, but more than that, rebellion was in their soul. The first counterattack was not military. It was psychological. Within 24 hours, Earth's best hackers had hijacked the Zarthan communication relays. Every ship in the Zarthan fleet began receiving odd transmissions: war movies, punk music, scenes from riots, images of mushroom clouds, and graffiti-style text in hundreds of languages, all translating to one phrase: "Congratulations, you've just provoked the most dangerous species alive." Score sneered. "Send in the ground units." Thousands of Zarthan warriors descended on Earth's major cities. They were armored, telepathically linked, and genetically engineered to feel no fear. But within minutes, things went wrong. In New Delhi, a group of schoolchildren blinded a patrol with powdered chili and fireworks. In Johannesburg, street gangs used urban tunnels to ambush squads, vanishing before the Zarthans could react. In Detroit, ex-soldiers and bikers turned junkyards into death traps. They fought like demons, no formation, no protocol, just fury and fire. Score watched the chaos from orbit. How are they resisting with such primitive weapons? The Zarthan science officer studied the data. They are improvising, adapting, evolving their tactics mid-battle. This is not standard behavior. Score barked, then wiped them out. But orbital bombardments hit decoys, empty cities, and fake heat signatures. Earth had gone dark, not because it was afraid, but because it was preparing. Then came the retaliation. Human Black Ops teams, cybernetically enhanced and trained in zero-G combat, infiltrated the Zarthan flagship. They didn't come to negotiate. They came with explosives, blades, and a message. Welcome to war, Earth style. The Zarthan flagship exploded above the Atlantic, its fragments burning through the night sky like falling stars. Humanity cheered. Children pointed up, and old soldiers wept. For the first time in living memory, they weren't just defending Earth, they were winning. Score barely escaped in a pod. His remaining fleet regrouped near Mars. He couldn't comprehend it. This species had no central leadership, no unifying empire. And yet, it fought like one organism, aggressive, unpredictable, relentless. "They're insane," Score whispered. "They weaponize their chaos." The science officer trembled. "We provoked a predator, one that enjoys the hunt." Human ships, once scattered and obsolete, had begun to swarm. Retrofitted with alien tech, stolen from fallen Zarthans, these ships bore names like Retribution, Rage, Incarnate, and You Started It. Their AI systems had developed personalities. One ship, Daisy Cutter, constantly broadcasted death metal while strafing Zarthan positions. The humans weren't just resisting, they were laughing while doing it. Within weeks, Earth had launched an offensive. Mars fell. Then Phobos. Then the Zarthan mining station near Europa, destroyed by a kamikaze drone, piloted remotely by a teenager in Osaka. Skor realized the horrifying truth: humanity didn't fear death. They dared it. Their strength wasn't in technology or numbers, it was in their sheer refusal to die quietly. As Skor sent a final distress signal to the Zarthan homeworld, he whispered, "Don't come. Don't answer this. Let Earth burn in its madness alone." But it was too late. By the time the Zarthan High Council responded, Earth had already reverse-engineered FTL travel. They weren't waiting anymore. Humanity had moved on from defense to conquest. The first human fleet that arrived in Zarthan space bore a simple message etched into the hull of its lead ship. "We warned you.